Man, I used to have bad dandruff, and it's only recently that I just realized why I don't have dandruff anymore. And when I realized it, I thought to myself, many other people probably have the same issue and probably don't even know that this one thing is the cause of it. I'm gonna tell you guys my whole routine very briefly of how I take care of my hair, and I want you guys to try to guess why I no longer have dandruff. All right, so let's imagine it's wash day. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get in the shower, I'm gonna rinse my locks with some hot water because I love hot water, and then I'm gonna grab my bar of black soap and I'm going to lather my hair up, and for probably like 3 or 4 minutes I'm gonna scrub, and then I'm gonna rinse it out. And once I'm done rinsing, I'm going to repeat that process and then make sure I rinse thoroughly and squeeze all the water out of my hair, and get out the shower, towel dry. And then sometimes if it's maybe the winter time or I know it's dry outside, I might apply some olive oil or some Jamaican black castor oil. But besides that, I don't add anything to my hair, and I just go about my day. You know, when it's time for bed, I usually don't wrap my hair up. I just lay my head on my silk pillow, go to sleep, wake up, and then in the morning, if I take a shower, then I'll rinse my hair in the shower with some warm water, and then, you know, dry and go about my day. So that's usually how my routine goes when it comes to my locks, how I maintain them, how I wash them and dry them. And I can only speak for myself, obviously, when it comes to the reason why I used to have dandruff and why I don't have dandruff anymore. But I think this may be helpful for some of you, so I'm gonna share. I love Googling things to find answers to my questions, and when I have a question, I'll usually hop on Google and read like 2 or 3 articles for upwards of like 30 minutes to figure out the answer to my question. Let me briefly tell you guys what I learned about dandruff from mayoclinic.org. Symptoms of dandruff, or what is it? Signs of dandruff: skin flakes on your scalp, itchy scalp. Causes of dandruff: irritated oily skin, dry skin, a type of fungus that is found on your scalp, sensitivity to hair care products, and other conditions like eczema and psoriasis. So briefly, that's the official, definition of dandruff, what causes it potentially, and the symptoms. So since I started this set of Freeform Locs back in 2019, I haven't had any issues with dandruff. And really, these last couple of years, I haven't even noticed like a speck of dandruff in my head. But I did start to get dandruff again when I decided I wanted to style my hair. And usually when I style my hair these days, I do braid outs or twist outs. So I'll braid my hair for a day or two, and then I'll undo it, and then I'll have wavy locks. But to do those styles, I ended up using products, and I hadn't used these products in a few years, but I remembered that I really liked the smell of them, and the one had a nice texture to it where it was easy for me to braid up my hair or manipulate it in some way. And that was really the only reason I like to use them. So specifically, those products were Shea Moisture products. I used the shampoo, the conditioner, and then the leave-in, I think it was conditioner. But I really liked how that line smelled, so I used it whenever I styled my hair. But this last time I styled my hair, I realized that I had a terrible amount of dandruff, and the other times I used them, I had a terrible amount of dandruff. And it really made me realize that before this set of locks, I used to use products to moisturize my hair or condition my hair or shampoo my hair or whatever. And even though I really took care in cleaning my scalp and I felt like I was moisturizing my scalp with these products, even though I felt like they were benefiting me and I was doing a good job, my hair still produced dandruff within a couple of days. And for a long time, like even when I was in middle school, I used to think that I just had dry hair. And I used to think that I wasn't using enough oil or enough conditioner. But I'm realizing now that I don't use any products. All I do is use black soap and you know, olive oil or whatever, and I never have dandruff. Now I'm realizing that my scalp has a sensitivity to chemicals, and let me read off what some of these chemicals are that can cause irritation to your scalp and then cause dandruff. Number 1, parabens. 2, sulfates. 3, silicone. 4, sodium chloride. 5, synthetic fragrances. And then 6, formaldehyde. So those are just 6 ingredients that can cause irritation and dandruff to your scalp. Me personally, instead of nitpicking through products and looking at the labels and trying to figure out, okay, is this really not a product that has sulfates, or are they disguising other ingredients as this and it's actually a sulfate? I see that often where you think you're buying products that don't have X ingredient, but then you see the ingredients and you realize that they've used a byproduct of that ingredient or a similar ingredient, but it's just named something different. That's what I really don't like about a lot of hair care products on the markets. Instead of trying to pick through and figure out which products don't have all of these ingredients, I'd rather just stick to what really works for me, and that is black soap and natural oil. I will make a video on why I love black soap so much. Store, and your black soap should look something like this. Yeah, if you're looking for black soap, make sure you research black soap. So everything that is in black soap, you can see it when you buy the black soap. You can see all those flecks and pieces of black soap in your soap. And maybe could try to convert you guys to being black soap lovers like I am. But if you have dandruff and it's been persistent, this may be the reason why. So ask any questions that you have in the comments. As always, I answer every comment, every question, and yeah, I hope this helped. I'll see you guys in the next video.